This is DC Danton Crow Crusader. It's the, I believe it's the 21st of September. And, well, there aren't, there's a few pigeons on the church, but it seems that church members are very busy doing, look like fall cleanup around their church. So, needless to say, the birds perhaps will not come down because they know that the church members are not, many of them do not like the birds, and yeah, it's always something. So I don't know what they're really doing, because they have a gardener who does all of that. So it's kind of strange to me, but oh, that's Seymour. Well, I'm not sure the pigeons are going to come down. Well, I don't know. There are not many birds here. There are not many crows here. Probably because of the church. But we're just going to move ahead, and with or without any opposition, we're just going to go ahead and feed the birds. So it's days like today that I miss Bryant, because it's always good to have the witness, but I have my camera. So, like I've always said from the beginning, my camera is, my GoPro is my protector, okay? It's my security. And but I don't expect any birds to come down here. But we'll see. We'll see. That's Seymour. Unfortunately, the janitor was also here today. So, I don't know what to say. Hopefully people are gone. That's good. And if it wasn't for the church, it might have been a very nice feeding. But it rained today. Cooler weather moved in, but sun came out about 2 hours ago. It was very, very nice. And yeah, you see that? Look at that. No birds. No birds on this. There's always birds above the clover fit. Okay. I see one there hiding, kind of precariously, but we don't know. As we move closer to winter, the poisonings will increase. They want, the birds are hungrier, so the poisonings have more effect. The birds will eat anything they can get their hands on. So, right now, I don't see any pigeons coming down. I find that very strange, that they're not coming down. They should be hungry, unless they were fed something else. And none of the crows are coming down. I hardly see any crows here. And don't forget, the janitor was here. It could have been a heavy day of poisoning. We don't know. Seymour's tame is off in the distance. And, yeah. Now we have a dog across the street, and that's the way it goes. Very hard for the birds. Very, very hard. What I don't like is the fact that there's very little birds here, and the pigeons don't come down. Why aren't the pigeons coming down? is as if they had something to eat. Well, I can only know what happened there. Okay, if they don't come down and they don't eat, it's not because they're afraid. It's because someone gave them something. And if the church put something out on the sidewalk, I was poisoned, they'll just wipe out the whole entire flock. And perhaps by Sunday, you will see no pigeons here. None. Of course, what I'm going to do, I have a picture of the pigeons here on the roof. Hopefully I'm getting this because the sun is in my face. And they should be coming down. And I have videos to show that. Okay? So, I put this out. And don't expect much to shame. There's a lot of good things in here. But as long as those church members are there and the dog across the street, it's a total bust here. And weird, those are all pigeons. And not a single one wants to come down and get food. Well, YouTubers, you know what that means. Like I say, it's not because they're afraid, right? Not because of that, right? So, I'm going to sit here a while and observe. But look at that. There isn't even any crows around. Nor are there any crows coming from any direction. I see just a few. But where are all the other crows? They were feeding on this field here, though, in the afternoon when we came back from shopping. Oh, I guess it was fairly early. 11:30, 12 o'clock. And there were birds here in the middle of the field. Eating the last, because there's nothing left on the field. So, yeah, not good. I already caught the janitor from this church here, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, mixing oatmeal with blue corn and throwing it here right on the feeding station. Got most of it up. That was several years ago. But he hasn't stopped. And don't forget, it was their gardener that put all that blue corn, poisonous fertilizer that's to be used only on grass, not on silage like this right here. This is meant for cows in small areas. And I came across someone who actually saw them do it. They didn't get a picture of them, but they saw the gardeners from this church throw out the blue corn all over this field with the hope of poisoning birds. But it also poisons the insects. It poisons everything else. The mice, the insects, everything. Which is why you probably don't see Stanley, aka Barney, the gray heron, here. You haven't seen him here in a while, have you? Probably because there should be mice here with the feeding station, but once that blue corn seeps into the ground, they also get poisoned as well. That blue corn is so poisonous that when you spread it on your lawn, you're supposed to keep your pets indoors until the first rain, or water it away before your pets step on the area where it was spread. So you can imagine the crows landing on the field, any birds landing on the field, ducks or anyone else landing on the field, getting that on their feet, right? Picking it up with food from the, because they're very small granulars. Any of that is just detrimental. So, yeah, find it very strange. We'll see. We'll see if our little crows come down. Here's our pigeons. We'll see what happens. Let's say, but it is unfortunate the church is there. We'll see. I'm going to get off the field now, and we'll see what happens. If anybody comes down, you always see a couple crows coming down. That's a miracle. There they are. There's a lot there. I hope that Seymour comes down, feels comfortable enough to come down. I'm going to get off the field. I'll observe for a minute. I won't be able to stay too long, but I don't see any mule girls. We'll just observe from here. Okay. Again, we don't see any pigeons coming down here, do we? Where are the pigeons? They're up there on the rooftop. They flew away. And now, oh, the man with the dog here. He's throwing a ball in his hand up and down. So it's all right. He may not like birds, but he doesn't go out to poison them. But again, it's unfortunate because they just started coming down and now they were interrupted. Perhaps they'll come down after he leaves the area. So yeah.